Welcome to the first game of the Appalachian State Mountaineers Dynasty here in EA College Football 25. Head coach Julius Canary has done his best to get the Mountaineers ready for this Week 1 matchup against an FCS opponent here. The Coyotes are a strong running team, but do not underestimate their senior quarterback, DJ Dillingworth. He has a rocket of an arm, and he will definitely be able to make some plays here for the FCS Midwest Coyotes. But the Mountaineers come into today as the favorites. We're going to see how this one goes as it gets underway. Looking to start his tenure 1-0. Julius Canary will look to establish the offense early in this one, as you can see him on the sidelines, led out by senior wide receiver Caden Robinson, the 6'2 senior out of Asheville, and senior quarterback Joey Aguilar, as he is in the pistol formation to begin. This pistol offense is something they run a good bit. They're going to hand it off to the third string running back, Anderson Castle, up the middle and racing across the first down marker, and he has 13 yards on that one. Aguilar, 1st and 10 after the run. He's going to dump it down. Big catch and run. Caden Robinson falls harmlessly to the ground as he gives up on that one. And it is another first down to start the day. 2nd and 3. Aguilar hands it, dumps it off to Hetzel. Michael Hetzel is taken down in the backfield, and they have an early 3rd and 6. Aguilar throws it outside. Hetzel can't get the edge, and it's brought down. And that is going to be a punt for the Mountaineers. Go, ref. Go out. Go. So our first time seeing the Coyotes on offense. Out of the shotgun, one back in the set with them. Dillingworth, he's going to take the snap. Play action, launching it deep downfield, and it's caught at the 30. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. First play from scrimmage, and the Coyotes strike. Just like that, a bomb. And they have taken a 7-0 lead if they're able to hit the extra point. Sidney Ruth, the junior receiver for the Coyotes. What a grab, and he just did not lose any momentum. He took that and he ran with it. Nobody was even close to catching him, honestly. He was able to outrun the over-the-top safety. And that is a big, big start for this FCS school, a team that is expected to lose this game. The Mountaineers trying to get back on track. Aguilar rolling around, no one open, lets it fly at the last second. Thankfully, falls harmlessly to the ground, but could have been intercepted. Now 3rd and 8. Aguilar under pressure, steps up, gets a couple of yards, but he's sacked or hit down. He avoided the sack. He's hit down after about 3, so they're going to have to punt it out after the 3 and out early in the first. Still, big pass across the middle. A catch and run down to the 50 at the 48-yard line. The Coyotes' offense is unstoppable to start this game. 2 big pass plays, one for a touchdown, one for about 20 yards. And now they're looking at a 2nd and 11. It's going to be a handoff, counter play. It's going to be an easy run there, and it's 3rd and inches after the 11 yards on the ground. Dillingworth out of the shotgun, running back next to him. He's going to take it, hand it off, and it's a sack or a tackle for loss in the backfield. The Mountaineers force him to a 4th and 3, but the Coyotes not playing here to lose. They're going to go for it. 4th and 3, launching it into coverage, deflected, and should have been picked off, but it's harmlessly to the ground. And the Mountaineers take over on a 2nd and 9 here, trying to get their offense started. Anderson Castle, the power back. Good little run. He has 3 rushes for 20 yards. The 3rd string running back, a good start on the running game there now. 3rd and 4. This one's caught and falling down. Good job there to get the ball in to the tight end by Aguilar. And to get him down on the ground now, Aguilar rolling out. Stepping, firing, and he hits Caden Robinson, making a man miss down inside the 2. Markham at the 1. Caden Robinson with the electric catch and run, and now it is a 1st and goal. Anderson Castle gets it, barreling forward, touchdown. Mountaineers tying it up as they have an excellent running plan today, it seems. Anderson Castle uses all of that strength and that frame of his to get into the end zone. The Coyotes did a great job of getting there in the backfield early, but the junior running back able to stay up just long enough to extend his arms and to get across the goal line. So now a 2nd and 5 to start the next drive. The Coyotes under pressure, lobbing it, and it's caught behind them, but a good catch there by the tight end as he turns upfield. 3-yard gain, now 3rd and 2 at their own 33-yard line. DJ's going to call a man in motion. He takes it. He's going to hand it off, and it's a tackle in the backfield again on the edge. The Mountaineers defense is not allowing this running game to get going. Now 1st and 10. Michael Haywood, nowhere to go for him. And now they have a 2nd and 15. Another play action. Aguilar dumps it outside. Michael Hetzel off the jet sweep fake. He's got a lot of space down the sideline, making a man miss inside Coyote territory to the 36-yard line. And now Aguilar, 2nd and 9. Stepping into the pocket, finds Hetzel again, and it's another 1st down for Michael Hetzel. A couple of big catches for the slot receiver, and they have it 2nd and goal at about the 9. Aguilar, play action, under pressure, rolling out, evading the rush, diving, touchdown, as he leaped for the corner of the end zone. And that one shows his mobility. This is something Julius Canary needs to take advantage of here as the head coach in year 1. This veteran quarterback is not something you're going to have going into next season. So Joey Aguilar needs to be used as much as possible. Roosevelt Jr. chasing him down, but he's able to outrun the D lineman and get a touchdown. The Mountaineers now on top by 7. Coyotes now 1st and 10, play action. Looking to throw it, rumbling and sacked. Michael Fletcher brings them down, the defensive end there on the right side. And now they have a 2nd and 13. In the 2nd quarter now, EJ is going to bring a man in motion. It's his receiver, Meadows. He's going to take the snap and look to throw the screen. Meadows, nowhere to go as he's brought down almost immediately. Seth Robertson, the cornerback, does a great job of staying on his man. That is what man-to-man coverage does against a screen like that. Now 3rd and 18. DJ steps up, looking to run, nowhere to go. He does get a free a little bit, but he thankfully could not get the 1st down, so the Mountaineers will pick it back up at a 2nd and 8 now. Christian Horn bouncing off of the wide receiver screen outside. A big run there for Christian Horn down to the 37. Now they're at the 30. It's going to be a 2nd and 3. Mikael Haywood gets it up the right side. I keep trying to call him Blackwood because we have another running back on the roster named that. Now Aguilar, he looks to be on fire, looking to throw. No one open. Fumbles it out of bounds. Thankfully, no one's going to be able to recover that. And it is now a 2nd and 10. Aguilar looking to throw outside, and he's brought down quickly as that one was well covered by the Coyotes secondary. They now have a 3rd and 7. And it looks like they're going to try to run the read option. Aguilar keeps it himself, spinning back inside, but he's quickly brought down. And the 4th and 3 kick is up, and it's no good. Off the upright. And what an exciting first episode this has been so far. Some big plays for the Coyotes, but the Mountaineers trying to settle things down here up by 7. They cannot convert on the short field goal now. The Coyotes running another screen. That one is blown up again. Good coverage by the defensive back there as the Coyotes face another 3rd and long. DJ steps up, looking to run again, and he's forced down to slide. They'll punt it right back to the Mountaineers. 2nd and 9 now. Starting the drive after a 1-yard run. Aguilar, play action, rolling out. Last second throws it to Hamlet. And Kanan Hamlet is not going to get any type of room there on that one now as it's a 3rd and 10. 3 minutes remaining. Aguilar looking, lobbing, and it's caught outside by the tight end. Beautiful throw by Joey Aguilar. And now they have a 1st and 10. 2.5 to go in the 2nd quarter. It's a dump down to the running back Haywood. He is going to get close to the 1st down. That's going to set up a 2nd and 1. First play at the 2-minute warning. Aguilar looking with Haywood in the backfield. He is going to hand it off to Mikael Haywood, and he's got the 1st down and a little bit more as it is now a 1st and 10 at the 25. Mountaineers offense is doing a good job here of running this clock down. Out of the shotgun, he is calling for it. He's going to run a bit of a play action. It looks Hetzel's going to go in motion, faking it to him. Aguilar under pressure and sacked. He's brought down 4 yards. Freddie Biggs, his first sack of the season for the Coyotes. And now they set up a 2nd and 14, lobbing it outside. Caught on the comeback route. Caden Robinson, the senior, able to get it down inside the 5. Now 2nd and goal. Aguilar sends Haywood in motion. Good stretch to the outside. Easiest touchdown of his career as Haywood is going to get free. And he's telling this crowd that they are asleep right now on defense as they set up a 2nd and 2, trying to stop this Coyote offense from getting down the field quickly. As they get a nice little dink down pass there. DJ Dillingworth going to get a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, lobbing it into coverage. That one's caught. Using their timeouts now. They have none left. 26 seconds left. That one's caught by Meadows. Spinning and trucked down to the ground. They have about 23 seconds left. And let's see if they can do anything with it. Dillingworth is going to call his man in motion. 12 seconds. Looks to throw. Under pressure. Stepping and sacked. 2nd of the day by this Mountaineer defensive line. That one was Thomas Davis, the linebacker, able to bring him down on the blitz. And they will not get the kick off this time. And we'll head into halftime up 21-7 as the Coyotes doing a good job sticking around, but they have not been able to score in a little while. This one's going to be a handoff. The running back's got some space, and he's got a 1st down and then some, as that one is a good job blocking by this Coyote offensive line. Dilworth is in the backfield. Looking to throw, lobbing it outside. Good route by the tight end. DJ Dilworth with the big pass there on the outside. The Mountaineers defense doesn't know what hit him. Meadows spinning out of the 2nd tackle, and he has got it close to the 1st down. I thought that one was going to be a loss, and he just broke one, spun out of the 2nd one. And now they have it at a 2nd and 2. It's going to be a handoff. Dilworth gives it to the back, cutting up the field, and that one is a good run by this Coyote offense. They've done a good job establishing the run here to start the 2nd half. Now 2nd and 13. It's going to be another run. This one not so successful as he is not able to get more than 4 yards. 3rd and 9 now. The DJ out of the shotgun. Not going to give it off this time. Looks to throw across the middle. Caught. Touchdown. Coyotes as he jumps over a defender, and that is Tryon, number 13, is able to get free off of the deep slant, and he's going to celebrate a little bit there in the App State end zone. And they are looking to get back into this one. Jericho Tryon, the junior receiver there for the Coyote offense. Good job, deep slant, getting free and getting over the defender who tried to bring him down at the goal line. So now the Mountaineers looking to tie or get the lead back to 14. That one's Anderson Castle for about 3 yards on the ground. Aguilar looking to throw it this time. Outside, lobbing it. Christian Horn catching it on the corner. Down inside the 30 at the 27. His 2nd catch for 68 yards total now on the day. They set up a 2nd and 5 inside Cody territory. Aguilar dumps it down to Haywood. Spinning out of the 1st tackle. Getting hit hard at the 1st down marker, but he has it at a 3rd and 1. Close enough that you feel comfortable calling this 4-down territory. Aguilar hands it to Haywood. Accelerating on the edge. Getting the 1st down inside the 15. Markham at the 11 as they set up a 1st and 10. Aguilar steps up, fires to Hetzel, cutting inside, and he can't get in. 250 yards on the day for Joey Aguilar, and 2 touchdowns as well. Now 2nd and 1. Tight end comes in motion. It's going to be a read option play. Nowhere to go for Haywood. He's brought down. 3rd and 4. And now they have to try and just protect the ball here. Throwing it, lobbing it up, and caught by Robinson. Caden Robinson, one-on-one, goes up and snatches that one from the defender as he is able to make this a 28-14 ball game. The Coyotes have to keep up in this one. This one's going to be a screen to Meadows, quickly brought down and hit hard as they set up a 3rd and 9. DJ Dilworth out of the shotgun, looks to throw. Under pressure, steps up, sliding down, well short of the first down marker. He has 6 rushes for only 2 yards today after all the sacks. This one's going to be a bootleg. Play action. Aguilar just has to launch this one out of bounds as he's getting brought to the turf. And now a 3rd and 13 for the Mountaineers. Canary not happy with this drive. If it's a 3 and out, though, Haywood's going to have it spinning past the few defenders at the first down line. And he's able to get there and convert on 3rd and long. Aguilar play action bootleg running, dumping it down to Kanan Hamlet. Good run there off the bootleg action. His 3rd catch of the day for 10 yards. And now they have it 1st and 10 inside Coyote 20-yard line. That one's intercepted, though. He's got all kinds of space in front of him, bringing him down and missing the tackle. Hetzel's going to bring him up, down, past the 10. Markham at the 12, actually, as he steps out of bounds. And wow, what a turn of events. Momentum swings for the Coyotes if they can score here right before the 2-minute warning of the 3rd. This one's big. Screenplay, nowhere to go. Brought down. Jericho Tryon, Ethan Johnson in coverage there. Now 2nd and 16. DJ Dilworth looking to throw. Pressure comes on the edge. He's hit and he fumbles it. Recovered by the defense, and the Mountaineers, Michael Fletcher gets it back. Brendan Harrington, the right outside linebacker, forces the fumble. And the interception doesn't have any, anything or any impact on this game ultimately now, as they are able to prevent them from scoring. Now 3rd and 5. Aguilar, play action, launching, and it's caught! Stroman breaking free inside the 10, and it's a touchdown. Just like that, a answer by this Mountaineer offense. Wow, what a strike by the offensive passing game here. Julius Canary draws up a play. Dalton Stroman crossing route across the middle, and the junior receiver, speedy outside, is able to get away from the secondary in that 3rd level, and he is gone. What a play. The Coyotes will start the 4th, now down 35-14. Big slant there. This one's caught by Meadows off across the middle of the field, down at the 45. 2nd and 10 now for the offensive unit here for the Coyotes. DJ Dilworth takes the snap, hands it off. Good running room here on 1st or 2nd down, I should say, but he only ends up with 3. That one is brought down. That time he's brought down after a few. 3rd and 7 now. Dilworth calling his man in motion. What is he doing? He's going to run around to the outside. They fake the screen. This one's quickly let go of and slung to the turf. So now a 4th and 7. Coyotes all alone. Empty set. Dilworth's going to bring his man in the backfield as usual. He's going to run outside looking for the screen. It is there. They don't go with it. Instead, he lobs it to the wide open receiver. Touchdown on 4th down. About a 40-yard strike for the Coyotes. And now it is 35-21 as we have around 11 minutes to go. The Mountaineers not out of this one yet. They've got to keep scoring on offense. Aguilar looks to throw, lobs it, caught by Robinson. Across the 40 to the 30, and Markham at the 27. 417 yards through the air for Joey Aguilar on the day. As now they have it 2nd and 4, dumping it out. Kanan Hamlet outrunning the outside man, and a 1st down inside the 15. They're going to make them at the 9 now on 2nd down. 2nd and 9. Aguilar steps up, composed, firing. Wide open is Caden Robinson on the curl route. He found the hole in the zone, and he's going to let that arrow fly as he gets another touchdown on the day, his 2nd receiving touchdown, and the Coyotes down 42-21. Need another quick strike to stay in this one. Dilworth changing the play up a little bit. They've got a 3-stack set on the right side. Immediate pressure, and he's sacked for the 4th time today. Michael Fletcher with his 2nd sack of those 4. And now it's a 2nd and 16. Dilworth dumps it down. Good decision there. Just trying to get those yards back. And now he has a 3rd and 9. Much more manageable than 3rd and 16. 7:45 to go. Dilworth out of the shotgun. Looks to throw. Stepping, firing, outside is his receiver, Tryon, breaking a tackle inside the 25. As they have good yards now, or they gain good yards on that one. They've got a good field position advantage here. 2nd and 8. They're going to run it this time. He's going to get to the outside. Can't get much more than 2, as that is a 3rd and 6. The Coyotes looking to score again. Dilworth dumps it down to his tight end. Good first down. And he's got it inside the 10. 1st and goal. Man in motion. That's Jericho Tryon. 1st and goal pass. It's going to be a pass to Meadows. Spinning down around the 1. Justin Meadows going to get it close enough for them to finish the job, as he has 12 catches for 140 yards on the day, and they finish it on the ground. And they are still in this game if they can just get one stop. 2nd and 8. Now they're going to give it off to Haywood. Mikael Haywood busting outside, getting it to 3rd and manageable here. 5 yards needed for the first down. Play action bootleg. Aguilar hit as he throws it, and thankfully an incomplete pass. Freddie Biggs on the blitz, and now they have a chance. This is probably the biggest drive of the day for anyone. 42-28, they're going to go with the screen. Jericho Tryon breaks free again. He has done a great job creating those extra yards, as they are now around the 50-yard line, around midfield. 2nd and 3, outside Meadows. No, that's Tryon again, a big grab, and he's got a first down. 420 yards through the air for DJ Dilworth, as he's going to run it this time on the ground. Another first down, and that is inside the 17-yard line. 2nd and 9. Dilworth sends a man in motion, launching it. Should have been picked off. Oh, Thomas Davis missed the interception, the senior linebacker out of Georgia. That one could have sealed the deal, but now it is a 3rd and 9. 42-28 is still the score. Dilworth under pressure, finally brought down. A 5th sack of the day, and now 4th and 15. Oh my goodness, they need a lot of yards here. Stepping up, firing, dumps it down. Nowhere to go for the running back, and that is a turnover on downs, and you can almost kiss this one goodbye. Haywood up the middle. Mikael Haywood is injured on the play, though. Hopefully nothing too serious now. 3rd and inches. Kanye Roberts, the backup, bursting free to the house. Roberts celebrating a little too early there, but the stretch play, great blocking on the edge, and no one was going to catch him, as it is now 49-28. The Coyotes still a chance to score some confidence points. That one's into coverage. It's caught, and he is racing down the field, wide open, all alone, down to the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal after the big play for the Coyotes. Man, that was a turn of events there. This is a quick score if they can get it. Touchdown, Justin Meadows. The post route is open, and he does a great job there of getting to that line, so still not out of it yet. It's a 2-score ball game. This one is nowhere for, I believe that was Christian Horn. So now they need a first down on 3rd and 12. Aguilar to the screen. This one's going to go to Horn, and that one is not going to get the first down. They have a 4th and 6 now, and all the clock is ticking down. They have been able to stop it. This one's a screen. That is going nowhere, but 4 seconds left. You've got to be pretty confident they're not going to score 14 points in 4 seconds at least. That one can't even get the throw off. Thomas Davis, electric, as the senior linebacker brings him down again. The 6th sack of the day, and the Mountaineers win their first game of the season here to open the year. Julius Canary 1-0 officially on his coaching record, as he is able to keep the Coyotes from the upset. That was a dangerous game for a little bit there, but a 49-35 rout or offensive showcase for both sides. You've got to be worried about the defense going into a game against Clemson next week, but Joey Aguilar, very impressive. 457 yards and 5 touchdowns. They led the game in first downs, total offense, scoring, obviously, yards per run. They led it in 3rd down conversion. Good all-around game for the Mountaineers. Just an impressive way to start the year, even against an opponent like the Coyotes, who are still pretty doggone good. But you've got to be happy with 5 red zone touchdowns. 55% in the red zone is not the greatest, but you're at least converting on touchdowns. And Joey Aguilar, as I mentioned, only 5 incompletions, 457 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. And that 1 interception ultimately didn't do too much. Mikael Haywood, 21 rushes, 70 yards. Anderson Castle had 8 for 30 and a touchdown. Joey Aguilar had 7 for 15 and a touchdown. He was sacked a few times as well as the fumble that went out of bounds. And then Kanye Roberts, electric run there to seal the deal in the fourth. 63 yards on the ground for him. Caden Robinson, 7, 140 and 2 touchdowns. Mikael Haywood also had 6 for 51 and a touchdown, and a couple other guys were very impressive. Kanan Hamlet, 5 catches. Michael Hetzel, 5 for 49. Dalton Stroman, 3 for 81 and a touchdown. And Christian Horn, 3 for 75 and a touchdown. We only allowed 1 sack, despite the Coyotes' defense bringing pressure a lot. So that's pretty impressive. Jordan Favors led the team in tackles, the strong safety senior or junior out of Georgia. One of the best guys or leaders on this defensive unit. He had 16 total tackles here as we see. Get a chance to look at the Coyotes offense. I was calling him the wrong name for a little bit there at the beginning. DJ Dilworth is his real name, out of Wichita, Kansas. Man, he should be on an FBS school. 31 for 34, 500 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Not a single turnover besides his fumble. Very impressive. Jasper Bracey, their best player on offense, 12 for 65. Didn't really get any free runs today. Austin Metters, 11, 118 and a touchdown. Jericho Tryon, 7 for 86 and a touchdown. Very good game for them as they were able to get their offense going. And, man, you've got to work on defense this week. We really, really are hoping that this defense can kind of get its act together. As you see a few of the guys we're going after here. We're going to try and get Roger Jusek, hopefully Kyle Jusek's brother, there at the left guard position. But these are all the guys we're going after right now. Not a lot of top talent, but I'm going after a few guys pretty big, like that athlete there. John Barr would be a really big cornerback to get in. Right now we only have 16 targets. We're not going to have full classes at App State just yet. We really need to be able to build this program. And we're going to have to do that through the transfer portal as well. So I'm not going to be going super heavy for like a 35-man recruiting class for freshmen. I'm going to have to focus on the draft or the transfer class as well, because it's going to be really hard getting talent here as a 2-star school that may or may not even compete for the conference championship in the Sun Belt. That's going to be really difficult. This year, I don't worry about the talent too much, just with how many seniors we have. Going into next year, going to be really tough trying to get this team to, retain the talent, because we're losing a lot of seniors. So this class is really important to have some transfers come in, some guys that have experience, and we are doing just that. We're going after Stephen Coffey. Trying to get him on the roster. He would be a good quarterback to maybe develop a little bit. Unfortunately, we're behind on him a little bit, so he's not like somebody we're desperately top or high in the list for. A lot of these guys have little to no interest on us, is the unfortunate part. We really need to get a guy like Stephen Coffey here. I don't think he's going to come in and start immediately. He is a 2-star, but I do think getting him as a start. And, out of Georgia, we want to continuously go to that pipeline. And that's going to be how we are able to improve this talent, is getting Georgia talent, getting South Carolina talent, getting North Carolina talent like we always do. Because those states really produce some very high talent, especially in the area. So I'm pretty happy with where our class looks right now. Unfortunately, there's a few guys we're trailing on. But next episode, we're going to have to take on the 6th-ranked team in the country at Death Valley. Let me know your predictions for that. That's going to be a very tough game. Hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all next time. Have a great day.